Have you ever stopped and took a look at your life and wonder, how did I get so low? I have. When Jack Daniels is your best friend, your residence is a cheap hotel room, and your neighbors are pimps and prostitutes, it's safe to say that you've hit rock bottom. I came to Louisiana to get a fresh start, to get away from my problems in upstate New York. What's my problem, you ask? A bookie named Vinny Dollars. An empty house. You see, 24 months ago, I had it all. A beautiful wife and a child on the way. A great job as a harbor master in a beautiful home. And I don't know. It's like somebody put a hex on me. I had the worst run of bad luck. The wheels fell off my entire life. My wife Linda was hit by a drunk driver on the way home. And that night, our unborn child died. A week later, so did Linda. Man, I stopped working, started drinking. Just to numb the pain. Dead. That is how you describe it. It's what I was then, and it's how I am now, in more ways than one. So you see, when you don't show up for work for weeks, eventually, they have no choice but to fire you. And I didn't care. Fuck that job. What's a job for? To provide. But who the fuck did I have left to provide for? No one. And then there's Vinny. I borrowed a few $1,000s from him, hustled, and paid most of it back to him. But he wanted it all. Every last dime. If you ever owe money to a bookie, you know they don't try and kill you at first. They start off by taking shit from you and roughing you up. But when they tried to take Linda's wedding ring, things got ugly, real physical. I lost it. And now they're out for blood. So here I am, in Louisiana, 1,000 miles away from them. But my luck has not changed. Got myself this little gig working for a construction company as a supervisor. My job requires that I go out to the wetlands and search for what they call storm hazards, places in the marsh and along the levees where the next storm could cause a breach and a catastrophic flood. Most of the time, this is done from a helicopter. But there's time you gotta go out on an airboat or on an ATV or even on foot. The first time I saw this dog man thing, as you call it, I was on my ATV and alone. I was riding the levee just about 10 miles away from Shell Beach. And the crews were 5 miles behind me, working to repair a section where a breach occurred during Hurricane Katrina. As I'm riding, I see this black thing up ahead of me, but down the levee to my left, and it's right by the water, laying flat on the ground. At the time, I didn't know what it was. It looked like a big ball of black fur had washed up out of the bayou. And I really didn't give a damn. And I just wanted the day to be over with so I can get home. I only had 2 hours left and I was ready to knock off. Now, this wasn't weird to me. Because you see, when you're out here working in the swamps, you see all kind of crazy stuff. Lights in the sky at night, 13-foot-long alligators. So I felt there was no threat. But as I'm driving up on this thing doing about 20 miles per hour, it moves. Twitching at first. Then gets up on all fours like a dog. But this thing is big. Bigger than any dog I've ever seen. Then it starts to wiggle its body and water begins to fly off its fur. And I realized that this thing is alive. For a few seconds, I let off the gas to try and get a better look as I was passing by. And that's when it looked up at me. I can't tell you a whole lot of details. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Dog Waters. Listen to me good. This is another one of those videos that was considered not advertiser friendly by YouTube. It's been sitting there for over a year now doing nothing, so this one is going over to the website. The last video I dropped, which was Dogman ATM, for whatever reason, when I was creating it with the little video creator inside of my computer, I guess I had the wrong file, so that's not actually the right file. But go back to that same video and click the link in the description, and on the website it's the actual right file for you to listen to. So I apologize for that, but check out this one, full story, at iamdogwaters.com. The guy who told me this story, I haven't heard from him. I used to speak to him on a weekly basis just to check in on him because he really was, on the verge of committing suicide. I think I'm going to do a wellness check on him, which is just call the police and have him go over there and see that he's okay. Because the last time I called him, his phone was going straight to voicemail. So, and those of you who don't know, if there's somebody in your family or a loved one that you're concerned about and they're not answering the phone, they're not coming to the door, you can actually have the sheriff or the police department do a wellness check, which is they'll send an officer over, he'll beat on the door, force them to open the door and just check on them, and then they'll report back to you. So I think I'm going to end up doing that with this guy, just to make sure he's okay and make sure he's not like bugged out or nothing, did no crazy shit. Oh my God, my sinus is acting up. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies out there. The world is nothing without mothers, and we appreciate you guys. So you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.